Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Aquarius. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for April 3rd through 9th, 2023. But understand that energy is timeless, and so if you are getting this and the message resonates with you at all, or even the title resonates with you at all, then this could be meant for you, Aquarius. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you have strong Aquarius placements anywhere throughout your chart, then this message is for you. Also understand that energy can be crisscrossed, flip-flopped, and or reversed, and that everybody encompasses both masculine and feminine energies within them, so it is a matter of balance. Don't try to force anything or make it fit. Just go with the flow. So this week we have a lot of energy, coming at us. We have a full moon, and so there's always crazy energy around full moons, and that is on the 6th. But going into the week, the moon starts out in Libra on Tuesday. That energy is all about diplomacy, balance, socializing, letting go, and harmony. Also peace. Then on the 6th, we have the full moon in Libra still. And it's also called the full pink moon. If you go back to one of my readings at the end of 2022, it was 13 moons of 2023. And I pulled... it's timestamped, by the way, so you can flip ahead. But I pulled cards for this full moon, and the cards that I pulled was Crazy Lace Agate as the crystal or stone of the month, and that stands for new cycles. So you could have just been through some crazy cycles, endings to cycles, and starting new ones, or you could be ending and starting those cycles this month around the time of the full moon. We also have a Mercury retrograde that's going to be happening at the end of the month, so just prepare now as we go into its shadow period. Then I also pulled the Four of Coins, which is the Willow card. Willows or weeping willows or willow trees, willow wicker furniture could be significant for you. But Four of Coins is all about saving money and holding on to what you have, taking into account and accord what you have. Just getting your finances aligned. And we are in the middle of tax season, so that could have something to do with it as well. Then I also pulled the Best Possible Decision card, number 18. So I feel like some of you may be making some really strong, significant decisions this month, and basing that all upon the best possible decision. You might be stuck between a rock and a hard place, and you have to just make the best possible decision. That decision could come around the 18th of the month. Doesn't have to be. 18 could be significant in some type of way, a lucky number, birthday, something like that. Then the moon enters Scorpio on the 7th. And that energy is all about finding motivation, taking control, and personal power. Could be dealing with the Scorpio at that time. Then the moon will move into Sagittarius on Sunday, and that is all about truth and visions, long-term plans. So setting things in stone for the future. Added note, and I believe that's also, I want to say that's Easter, maybe not, I don't know. But added note, so this week you can send prayers to the gods through smoke or steam. So if you have a hot cup of coffee or tea and you're blowing on it to cool it off and you see the steam float up, that's when you want to say a wish, a dream, a hope, or a prayer, and send it into the others. You can also use incense or candles to do the same type of manifestation and magic work. All right, we're going to get into this, Aquarius. The song that I had on pre-shuffle for you was Name. It's called Name by the Goo Goo Dolls. It's kind of an older song. I used to love this song and this band from back in the day. City of Angels, I think, was the movie with Nicolas Cage and I want to say Meg Ryan. I don't know. It's so long ago. But a couple of the lyrics that stuck out to me. It's a little bit of a sad song. And even though the moment passed me by, I still can't turn away, 'cause all the dreams you never thought you'd lose got tossed along the way. And now we're grown-up orphans that never knew their names. Don't it make you sad to know that life is more than who we are? We grew up way too fast, and now there's nothing to believe, and I won't tell no one your name. So I feel like there was like some type of falling out, some type of a separation between you and another person. Maybe you grew up and grew apart, grew far, grew away from each other. There were some hard feelings or something like that, but you're not going to talk about that person. You're not going to tell anybody their name because it hurts you. Maybe it still hurts them. Maybe, I mean, I feel like there was just like mutual lessons learned there that it's like you cherish still, but it hurts, and you just have to focus on moving forward. All right. The energy going into this read is the Ace of Cups, and so that's extending a cup of love, or a new passionate, happy beginning happening to you. This could be for you or, for another person. This is the underlying energy. But like new beginnings, new starts. Ace of Cups is very abundant, very good energy to start out with. Also, water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces could be dealing with one, or you could have that in your chart somewhere. All right, Aquarius. What do we have? 3 cards for the 3rd through the 9th of April, 2023. Thank you, spirits. So I just said Ace of Cups, and now we start out with the 2 of Cups. So in the recent past, we had, this is like a union or, 2 people coming together. Could be a partnership, doesn't have to be love, could be platonic, could be work-related, but about something that you're passionate about or that you love. It also could be a relationship, right? Cups are about happiness. It's also water signs, so that's Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You could have been dealing one, or again, have that in your chart. What else do we have for Aquarius? For their higher peace, power, prosperity, and protection for the greater good. 2 more cards for Aquarius for April 3rd through the 9th. 2 more cards for Aquarius, please. Thank you. 8 of Cups, walking away. Somebody's walking away from something. Now, the thing about walking away from anything is that means you're walking towards something else. So you could be walking, and this is an emotional type of walking away. So like you may be walking away from a friendship, a relationship. I do feel like it is that because we're looking at the 2 of Cups. You're walking, there was 2 of Cups, there was a relationship in your past and you're walking away from it, and it's emotional, it hurts. That's this energy from the song. Could even be family. What else do we have for Aquarius? Knight of Staffs. So staffs, wands, this is all about passionate energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I feel like this is somebody from your past coming back in a passionate kind of way. Now, the Knight of Wands, Knight of Staffs is also very in and out energy. So, I mean, this also could be you. Maybe you want to try to go back to something that you had started. Maybe there's, there are things left unsaid, that you want to be said. And so this is that type of energy, in and out. It's also the, and I just have to say it because I wouldn't be a good reader if I didn't. This is also like your player type energy, like playboy, playgirl, player energy. So whether this is you or another person, especially in regards to a relationship, I feel like this is somebody that comes and goes. Yeah, comes and goes in a relationship. It's kind of like one night stand. Underneath the deck, we have the King of Swords. That's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. So that is yourself. Okay, 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I'm in a new location and I'm sitting outside, and so there's lots of stuff going on around me. So underneath the deck, like I said, we have the King of Swords. That's your energy, Aquarius. It's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But the King of Swords, he is, this could be a male that you're dealing with if you're female. This energy, he's not always the nicest person, right? He is obviously a king for a reason. He oversees his kingdom, his empire. But he uses only facts, only logic, very little emotion whatsoever. And he can sometimes be an a-hole. That's just what the energy is, especially if he's in reverse. He is not. But you could have been dealing, with this type of energy, or somebody with this type of energy could be trying to come back into your world. All right, we're going to clarify it though with the Light Seers Tarot. I heard Little Prince. Even though I'm looking at a King of Swords, I heard Little Prince, so you could have like a air sign sun, or male family member. This definitely deals with emotion. So energy going into clarification is the Emperor. That's Aries energy, fire sign energy, and this is just somebody who is stepping up into their power, making assertive decisions, for themselves and others. Let's clarify the Two of Cups for Aquarius, please. You could be dealing with an Aries. Okay, I think it's 3 cards that just fell out. It about fell here. They fell in reverse. Okay, 2 cards that just fell in reverse. The first one is the Five of Swords in reverse. So, Five of Swords upright is victory at all cost, right? But it's in reverse, and so there was no victory to be said. Basically, it's laying down the swords and walking away. Somebody giving up, somebody surrendering, having to, right? There's no winner in the Five of Swords reverse at all. And that was in regards to a relationship, a Two of Cups situation. Something that should have been happy and fulfilling. It wasn't. And that's what this is talking about. There was no winner in that outcome whatsoever. Then we have the Six of Pentacles upside down. And upright, what this means is a balancing out of Pentacles, money, finances, where things should have been balanced out. But in reverse, that means that it did not get balanced out. Somebody walked away, and somebody could be walking away, which still creates an instability of finances. Take it as it resonates, whether that's you or another person. Then we have the Knight of Staffs. What is the Knight of Staffs for Aquarius, please? Knight of Staffs for Aquarius. 1 card, please. Okay, that's too many. I'm not even looking at those. That was too many. What is the Knight of Staffs for Aquarius? Thank you, spirits. Okay, so we have the Devil. Don't let this scare you. You could be dealing simply with a Capricorn, because it is the sign of Capricorn. But the Devil represents toxic behavior, toxic energy, manipulative behavior, just bad behavior, right? Overindulgence, too much of anything, whether that's sex, drugs, anything, right? It could be obsession, even, somebody obsessing over something. And I feel like this is that energy coming back. It's somebody obsessive, somebody who's stuck on obsession, right? Could be somebody from your past, a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but I feel like this is just like a never-ending cycle that needs to end. It's this energy that comes and goes, and it just needs to stop. So you have that in your near future. Then underneath the deck, we've got the King of Swords again. Oh my gosh. So it's King of Swords, clarifying the King of Swords. You're absolutely dealing with a male, specifically male air sign, whether that's Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Somebody with that with that in their chart. That's what this is about. You can't convince me otherwise. So they may have this energy that comes and goes back and forth, and it's very toxic behavior, manipulative behavior. And I feel like it has kind of turned things upside down, especially made you walk away from stuff from the past. And I feel like you're going to have to, Aquarius, I feel like, this is one of those situations, one of those weeks where you have to make the best possible decision. That's what that card in the beginning was all talking about. Best possible decision. 18 could be significant. Maybe it's 18-year-old or age 18 or on the 18th of this month. Okay, sorry about that. There's people walking around back here, so. All right, we're going to clarify this reading with the Divine Circus Oracle cards for Aquarius, please, for the greater good. What do we have for Aquarius, please, for the greater good? Underneath the deck, we've got number 36, Pixie Perot. I don't know a lot about this card off the top of my head, therefore I'm not going to go into it too much because I'm only reading top of the deck for this reading, but it is number 36. Somebody could be 36 years old who I'm speaking to. Could be a lucky number for you. 3, 6, and 9 are very significant numbers when it comes to manifestation and magic, and so 3 plus 6 equals 9, and so I think that there's something significant there. You might want to Google angel number 36 or angel number 369 since I'm saying it. All right, number 18. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, so number 18, I said it earlier in the read, 18 could be significant, and it's popping up again. So definitely something's happening on the 18th of this month, or 18 has some significance in your life some way, somehow. 1 plus 8 equals 9, so there's 9 again for you. And this is the Good Geisha. So let's read what this is about. Oops, sorry, I hit the camera there. The Good Geisha, you are clever. You know how to play an impressive game of strategy to win approval and gain allies. Even without always noticing it consciously, you can sense what people want. Sometimes you are so good at showing others what they want to see that you forget how beautiful you are when you're just being you. But your time has come, the time to unveil the one true real you and attract the allies who are not interested in what you can do for them, but who love you for who you really are. You are ready to opt out of a game that most people play unconsciously. It's a game of image and appearance at the expense of the true self. So many people are used to playing this game that they no longer realize they're doing it. They don't really know who they are, and they're afraid to really find out. They live behind masks that appeal to others but slowly starve their authentic self, denying it the opportunity to experience being seen and receive real love. Any promise of success, love, or wealth that begins with you contorting yourself into something you are not is a false promise. It cannot deliver anything worthy of you. Guys, that is this devil energy here. Okay? You don't want to go back. You don't want to go back to that false energy, to those masks from the past. That's what this is talking about as well. That's very toxic behavior. Don't be something that you're not. You're not one of those fearful souls, but you know what it's like to have been caged in an invisible prison, a way of thinking and being that is not good for you. In times gone by, your soul has been shackled, your voice silenced, your true beauty hidden under more appropriate and acceptable guises, your intentions misunderstood and your words misconstrued. You've been like a beautiful wild creature, captured though somehow you could be tamed and changed. Fortunately, your sacred rage and divine defiance has rattled the cage of your past, forcing the door to swing open. You can and must continue to set yourself free. Be free from the expectations, opinions, and projections of others. Be free even from self-image that convinced yourself that you were supposed to be. Be unafraid to discover the depths of your own being coming to life. If you do not, you shall bind yourself to a life far too bland for the color and majesty of your soul. Being what another wants you to be is a false promise of love, and you are destined for love, real, wild, pure, and true. Make sure that you start by giving it to yourself. Then you can share it with others and receive from others too. I like that. So this is definitely touching upon, just like the song in Name. It's talking about, hiding behind faces and masks, and we were grown-up orphans that never knew their names. And don't it make you sad to know that life is more than who we are? We grew up way too fast. So it was like you were being forced to grow up a certain way. You weren't able to clearly express yourself in the way that you wanted to. You felt like you were being, caged, if you will, based on the beliefs or what other people wanted you to be, or how you were supposed to appear, or things that you were supposed to say, right? And that's very toxic behavior. And this is saying to break free from that and become your own person. Do not go back to that toxicity. And unfortunately, that's what this is saying could happen if you let it. It also could mean that there's a King of Swords, male King of Swords, that's going back to that toxicity. So take that as it resonates. It doesn't have to be you. It can be somebody in your world. All right, we're going to clarify with the Witch's Kitchen Oracle cards. And you guys, if any of this resonates with you, please make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. I like to get feedback and see how this strikes with others. Today is such a beautiful day. Okay, Libra. Why am I saying Libra? Aquarius. Aquarius, please. Okay, underneath the deck we've got mustard. It's the mustard seed, faith. Whether you do or don't like mustard. This is saying, this card is all about keeping the faith for yourself, in your beliefs and what you believe in, and having faith in your strength and your abilities and your inner knowing and what it is that you want to that you want to manifest. Trying to think who else got this. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I got patchouli for you. So what's interesting is somebody else, I want to say it was another air sign. It was definitely another air sign reading. Might have been Libra. And I was saying Libra earlier. But they had this underneath the deck. This is what you're getting on top of the deck. It's patchouli, which is purpose. And this is talking about knowing your purpose. Knowing what you're meant to do, why you're meant to be here. And also, I was talking about at the beginning of this reading, using this week to send wishes and prayers into the others using smoke. Well, patchouli is an incense, and so I think this is talking about burning some patchouli, and definitely use the smoke from that incense in order to manifest and state your wishes and desires, right? But this is all about purpose, right? So we're going to read about this. Where is my book? Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. Patchouli. The sacred path is yours alone. Set personal goals for you to own. My potent oil will help achieve direction and purpose to conceive. This magic is worked with harm to none, so motive be there, it is done. Don't give up, even though you may feel that your life has no meaning or direction. I am here to change your outlook and remind you that you have a purpose that enables you to live life to the fullest. So seize the day and embrace your ideas to achieve your goals and reignite your passion, and I shall give you good reasons to get up in the mornings. Use me in meditation as I transport your mind to far-off magical places with just one sniff of my musky and exotic scent. My potency will evoke nostalgic memories for your soul to awaken and remind you of why you are here on this beautiful planet at this time. Anoint your doors and windows with my oil as a magical defense to repel negative influences, and use me in spells and rituals to attain the spiritual growth and mastery of self that you've been seeking. You can also use it for foot cream, athlete's foot, eczema, dermatitis. King Tut had 10 gallons of patchouli oil buried with him in his tomb. The ancient Romans used it as an appetite stimulant. Napoleon obtained patchouli cashmeres from his vast travels in Egypt and brought them back to France. Patchouli was known as the hippie perfume in the 1960s and 70s. So definitely reach for some patchouli, maybe use some incense this week. Make your wishes and manifestations off of it. Don't give up, Aquarius. Whatever it is that you're seeking, it looks like you have some imbalance, that there's been something that you're walking away from. And even if you're going through a hard time right now, battling with fleeting toxic thoughts, patterns of any kind whatsoever, whether it's physical, mental, or anything in between, don't give up. You've got goodness coming in, and have faith in your purpose and why you are here. That is what I have for you this week. If any of these messages resonated, please make sure you drop a comment below. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and if you'd like to do a personal reading, all of my information is in the description below. As you know, it's Together We Grow, Aquarius. I really do appreciate you for being here and sticking with me after all this time. I know it's been a couple weeks since I've been online, but I do weeklies, monthlies, and fun little in-betweens. And so I will see you again next week. I really appreciate your time and hope that you have a wonderful week ahead. Peace, Aquarius.